Welcome back, guys. President DeSantiago here at, you already know, Abbott University. I'm back here because I actually got to be a little bit of a president. So, career readiness seems like a little bit of an issue we're having here. A lot of people, they finish their 4 years and they don't go anywhere, and then they ask us what to do. That's above my pay grade. So I'm gonna get a team together and send them over to Daytona to get a little bit more info so I could just copy what other presidents are doing and then just keep my job. So
I'm Cooper Lyon. I'm the AVP of Career Services here at Abbott University. I've been here for almost 20 years. I was hoping President DeSantiago would talk a bit more about our students' feelings about career readiness, the uncertainty in major selection, issues with first-gen students not really knowing their resources on campus. Thought I'd really touch on something like that, but no.
I'm Ericia. I'm the Assistant Director of Career Advising here at Abbott University. I've been here for about 3 years. I'm actually very excited for this trip. I'm excited to learn about what these different colleges and universities have in terms of career advising and different resources that we can bring back here.
So what are we doing here?
Yes, okay. Hi. President thing's happening. Well, I got a career issue happening right here. I need you guys to go as a team. Some people and institutions in Daytona and see what they're doing. So you guys will copy it here, and then we could get new money in, old money out. It should be great.
Okay, yeah, I think we've got a couple grades.
No, it's fine. No, I've already, President, got this. I already know who we're gonna get, and we're gonna start off with.
My name is Jordan Felton. I am the career liaison here at Abbott University. I've been here for about a week now, a week tomorrow, and President Santiago had already asked me to go on this trip. See, he recognizes what it takes to be someone who really is good at networking. I take advantage of any opportunity I can, See, with this trip's gonna be my opportunity. This is my big break here. As you can see, I have all my business cards ready.
Jordan's fine, but he's new. He doesn't really have a lot of experience.
Yeah, I think Jordan is okay. Maybe the second person, he's probably gonna be like a director or something, right? Or she's gonna.
Yeah, I think she is.
My name is Esa, and I'm the Director of Student Engagement. I really don't even work with the Career Center, but I'm so excited to go to Daytona. I've never been to Daytona Beach, but I'm also really excited because at Embry-Riddle, they have planes. I've never been in a plane. I don't know. I'm just so excited.
All right, everyone. So we're here on day one of our trip. We're gonna start out with Bethune-Cookman. Very well-known HBCU, private. We might try and talk to some of the students. And hopefully we'll get some things that we can take back home.
Hell, Rattlers! Hell yeah! My word and I came to serve. We run this. It don't matter where you're from, it's where you're at. And if you can't freaking live, you better bring it.
Just enhance me. I'm a very outgoing type of social butterfly that's a little goofy. So they put me in, front of judges, in front of attorneys, got to have one-on-one with judges. They say that I look like a judge, but in my head, I'm too goofy to be a judge. But they help me network, they help me with internships at law firms, in Daytona, courtroom. I was able to go to the Don Julio case, and just sit there and listen to the different legal terms that they use.
Another fight, the apple bottom make them wanna bite. I just wanna have a good night.
We're here at Daytona State College, and we're here to learn about different resources they have on campuses for students as it pertains to career readiness.
Not knowing about them, that's a huge barrier. If you don't know about it, you can't use it. So we do try to get that information out to students via email, talking to them. All brand new students have to go through orientation and new student advising. Within orientation, we talk extensively about career services as one of the options for them. It is a free service. Students can use it while they're students here and alumni, like any other career service. We also talk about it in our new student advising, and we talk about it in the sense that, hey, if you're an AA degree student, you may not know where you want to transfer or what it is you want to transfer to college for. Work with our career service department or start your career exploration here. So we've already talked about it in their orientation, their new student advising. Within our SLS 1122 class, they have modules on career readiness to get students utilizing our career service department.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well.
Okay, you have a good day.
Me too.
Hit it! Na 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 na. Yes, we multiply. Anyone press will hear the fat lady sing. Act like you know, Rico. I know
Are based on relationships. And relationship with self is first, relationship with others is second. So if I am not building relationships every day on my campus with someone new, I'm not really doing my job. And the university has given us the charge of developing much more experiential education than we ever had. Our job shadow day went from 12 employers to 40, I think, in a year. Our employer visits increased, well, they didn't exist before, and now we have, I can't even tell you. Does this put pressure on our work? Yes. Does it take away from students? No, because I have a captured audience in a bus for 20 minutes from point A to point B, 3 hours down the line. I have a captured audience. I can talk to them about all things career until they tell me to stop. And then you've created a relationship with each student, and they feel more comfortable coming to you individually and telling you.
This school definitely does give you like an edge over other people just because of like the connections and the name and like kind of everything that you get from the institution. You know that you're getting a higher education than other schools.
Right.
So it does help like having that like on the diploma, but it's still a tough time. But there's a lot of like different people at the school who are like really trying to like help students with getting jobs or getting ready for whatever they want to do after they graduate. Whether it is like grad school or whatnot. So they'll come in here and eat.
I love that. What are the chances that we could fly a plane today? Like hop in driver's seat, flyer seat up in the air.
Honestly, like probably not. Like
we're not here for that, okay? We're not here for that.
Okay. We're here at Stetson after we just left Embry-Riddle, second stop of the day. We are here to look at a small, private, non-religious affiliated institution and what career resources that they might have. And I've heard that they have a pretty well-connected career center with their faculty, a lot of experiential learning built into their programs, but I'm really here to look at the hats.
Living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, golden.
So there's ways we embed. So one is that mandatory advising lab. Everyone has to do it. And we teach them about career and they must submit a resume. We also use our cultural credit system. So at Stetson, students must have 24 cultural credits in order to graduate. And it's like going to a lecture, going to an exhibit. Now career has been like the black sheep for a long time because our College of Arts and Sciences didn't see it as a cultural experience. experience. But this is where charm and salesmanship comes into play, because when I took over career, convinced the College of Arts and Sciences to give it cultural credit, because I said they were like, oh, that's just a recruiting event, like our expo when employers come. We have like 60 employers come. I'm sure FSU, you guys have like hundreds. Employers come and students can find internships and jobs. They're like, that's just a recruiting event, that's not a cultural event. And I said, actually, it's an educational event, because we encourage first years to go, second years to go. They need to practice shaking an employer's hand, having a conversation. They need to have their resume looked at. So they were like, okay, that makes sense. So then we got cultural credit. The other thing we do is work with faculty within their majors. How do you embed this in your curriculum? So psychology, for instance, their success rate, their outcomes were not as good. And they have a lot of students. So they, in working with us, changed their sophomore class, which was Great Experiments, into something else to incorporate a career element, and that's a sophomore experience. Because we know that when things are in the curriculum, they're going to have a deeper impact. When the faculty are involved, they're going to have a deeper impact. As long as it feels extracurricular, only the students who are the most motivated are going to take advantage.
So the team's back, so excited. I really have been seeing a lot of posts on Instagram of different things happening in Daytona. Bike Week was happening. It's gonna be great. And I think they learned some things about advising and resources and our students, but I'm doing my trip to Daytona next week and I can't wait to get the insight. Let's go.
So I think one of the biggest takeaways from Stetson is sort of how they integrate their career readiness resources into all 4 years for their students. They have a mandatory second year resume building workshop that's required for all students and even blocks them from signing up for classes. Even though that might be a little bit difficult for a school as large as Abbott University with our 40,000 plus students, I think it could still be a great thing to introduce to certain programs or colleges. Likewise, they have internships at very differing levels, with some programs that have internships that are very hands-on experiential learning, as well as some that are very foundational just to get people in the workplace and understand what working in a company looks like. So I think both of those resources could be great integrations for us and seem to really work well for Stetson University.
All right, so Bethune-Cookman really highlights the importance of experiential learning. Students are able to actually get hands-on experience in a variety of different professions based on their major. This is a strategy that's embedded in their curriculum, which really works for them as they're a private and smaller institution. What we really can learn from this, since our campus is on a larger side, is how they connect students to other professionals in their career in which they want to pursue. So we know connections and having a network is important. Won't catch me without a business card. But they really need to find connections. So what we must do is find a system to connect students through experiential learning early.
At Embry-Riddle, many of their students enter their freshman year set on their future career goal and with a plan in place. The student body at Embry-Riddle is unique from ours and most other four-year universities in Florida, as many of their students are veterans or current members of their ROTC program planning to enter the armed services post-grad. Embry-Riddle's Career Readiness and Professional Development Department have worked to incentivize student utilization of the resources through bringing in a wider range of employers to their career and internship fairs. They touched on how employers are looking to recruit employees who have boots on the ground experience, and so in turn, their department works to show their students the importance of gaining transferable skills throughout their college career, and once that foundation is built, helping their students to understand how to write about these skills in a resume and talk about them in an interview. At Abbott, I could totally see that being useful for my students, because a lot of them do have transferable skills, but they aren't directly relevant to the careers they're trying to gain post-grad.
One of the main takeaways from Daytona State College is the way in which career advising is done. Advisors do both career and academic advising, which provides a more holistic approach to student success and career development. When advisors know and are able to explain what classes are needed for a particular major or a career, it helps students to better understand the connection between their career interests and the academic journey required to get there. Yeah. Something that we can do here at Abbott University is provide career advisors with academic planning training as well.
So you went to Daytona with this team, and I'm hearing that you found better resources for our students, you found ways for us to get these resources to our students, and you found ways for us to implement career advising and readiness not only in their fourth year, but also in their first, second, and third years. I mean, all I have to say is, what are you doing? That's not why I sent you. Did you even go to the Daytona Speedway? There's a chicken place by Bethune-Cookman. Did you even try that while you were there? Why did I even send you?